Hey everyone, it's your boy Pee Wee back with another video. So today, this is just gonna be like I was scrolling through the new comics. I usually do it from time to time, and just to get catch up on what's new and maybe add some new stuff to read in the future. And basically, this is just gonna be like the top five that I would personally recommend to keep an eye out for and watch how they progress. Obviously, we're just going to get right into the video. So the first one is going to be the legendary Prodigy of the Duke. Now, it is new. I mean, it says it was published in 2022, but that was the promo that released 3 years ago, and it is finally getting a actual like translation and whatnot now. I will say the art isn't what it was advertised as 3 years ago. It's a little more simplistic and not so serious. It's a little more like childish and whatnot, so to say. But this is definitely one that I would recommend keeping an eye on. So excuse me. But yeah, so definitely keep an eye on that one. The next one would be Immortal Simulator: Cultivating in Secret. This one is, I know it's kind of like the from the game that I came from, where he plays like in a game, like a VR game, and then so some parts of it take place in the game, and then the other parts take place in reality, and you can earn stuff in the game or cultivate stuff in the game. Like just from the synopsis of this, he basically like he plants herbs and like refines elixirs, and then he brings them to the real world and uses that to boost his societal like rank power type thing. So it's one of those like flip flop between game world and reality where the stronger he gets in game, the stronger he gets in reality. So if you like that kind of thing, uh, I personally do. So I would definitely recommend keeping an eye on this one as well. The third one that I would recommend is Initializing the Sect system. So if you like All Hail the Sect Leader, where he basically just creates his own sect and just basically has to like manage it with like recruiting people and building up a sect and you know using like a system to like help him. This is pretty much what this sounds like it's gonna be. So if you like that type of thing, definitely keep an eye on this one. I'm keeping an eye on it because I did like All Hail the Sect Leader. So I'm hoping that this one turns out to be kind of like that. It's a Korean comic instead of a Chinese comic, so I do expect there to be noticeable differences in how they go about the stories and whatnot. But since it's basically sounding like it's just going to be like a sect builder, I'm definitely going to keep my eye out on this, and I would recommend everyone else does as well. Um, the second one, now, the post-apocalyptic life. My perfect post-apocalyptic life. There are a lot of Chinese apocalypse manhwas. Even now, like right now, I think there's like four or five going on with like Doomsday Ruthless Man. There's like three different like hoarding resources in the apocalypse ones. Like there are a ton of apocalypse manhwas out there, and I personally, some of them are good in my opinion, some of them aren't. But I mean, at the end of the day, if you like apocalypse manhwas, I assume you're gonna like this one. And I always tend to give them a try because there's some of them I do like, some of them I don't. But I know a few people who do like the apocalyptic manhwas like a lot. It's like their favorite type of manhwa that there is. So if you're into that, then I would recommend keeping an eye on this one as well. And then the one I'm most excited about personally is I Became the Patron of Villains, or Raising Villains the Right Way. Now, essentially, I mean, he gets reincarnated into a world as a character that's bound to be killed by the villains. However, he doesn't want to die. So his plan is to basically reform all of these different villains and as you can see just from this picture, like, we're gonna have at least one yandere character, and I assume plenty more, since they're all gonna be villains that were obsessed with killing him. Now he's gonna try to. I don't know how he's gonna go about reforming them, but I would assume it's gonna be entertaining. So, but that'll be it for this video. I just wanted to give you guys like the top 5 comics that I plan on keeping an eye out on, and thinking you should as well. So, I'll see you guys in the next one.